On January 30th, 1945, the Wilhelm Gustloff sank in the freezing Baltic Sea, killing approximately 9,400 people, 6 times more than the Titanic. Yet it remains history's most forgotten maritime disaster. Before we continue, would you mind liking this video and subscribing to our channel? Now let's discover the deadliest shipwreck that history forgot. The Wilhelm Gustloff was a German luxury cruise liner converted into a military transport ship during World War II. In January 1945, as the Soviet Red Army advanced into East Prussia, thousands of German civilians and soldiers desperately fled westward to escape. On January 30th, the Gustloff departed from Gottenhafen, now Gdynia in Poland, severely overloaded with approximately 10,600 people, mostly women, children, and wounded soldiers. The ship was designed to carry only 1,800 passengers. The ship sailed into the freezing Baltic Sea without proper escort protection. The captain made a fatal decision to turn on navigation lights and sail in predictable patterns, believing this would prevent friendly fire from German vessels. At 9:08 p.m., Soviet submarine S-13, commanded by Captain Alexander Marinsko, spotted the lit-up ship. He fired 3 torpedoes, and all 3 struck the Gustloff's port side within seconds. The first torpedo hit the ship's bow, destroying crew quarters. The second struck the empty swimming pool, killing hundreds of refugees sheltering there. The third hit the engine room, cutting all power and leaving the ship in complete darkness. Panic was immediate and catastrophic. In freezing temperatures of -18 degrees Celsius, with the ship tilting violently, thousands of people rushed for lifeboats in pitch darkness. Most lifeboats were frozen solid to their davits and couldn't be launched. The Gustloff sank in just 45 minutes. The Baltic Sea water temperature was -18 degrees. Anyone who entered the water had only 10 to 15 minutes before dying from hypothermia. Thousands jumped into the freezing sea wearing life jackets, but the cold killed them almost instantly. Here's the most heartbreaking detail. The majority of victims were women and children, refugees fleeing the advancing Soviet army. Entire families drowned together in the freezing darkness. Only 1,239 people survived out of approximately 10,600 aboard. Over 9,400 people died, making this the deadliest maritime disaster in history, more than the Titanic, Lusitania, and all other famous shipwrecks combined. Yet few people know about this tragedy. It occurred during the final chaotic months of World War II, and Germany's defeat overshadowed the disaster. The victims were German, and in the aftermath of Nazi atrocities, their suffering received little sympathy. That's your ultimate history knowledge bomb. If this forgotten tragedy shocked you, smash that like button, subscribe to 3 Min Knowledge for more unknown historical disasters.